All right, guys, Shotty T here. We got a live arena. We're just gonna do a little arena and chill action today, Super Bowl Sunday. I'm gonna be getting into the lab shortly to do all my prop betting. So hopefully, if I make a lot of money today, maybe I can get to level 35 before the end of next week. We'll see. Anyway, don't forget to do your daily diamonds on both arenas. Even though the Storm Arena is not active, you can still get your 90 free diamonds. So, of course, I'm doing that here. All right, so we are at rank number 151. Just to kind of give you an update, I have sent all of my legendary champs to level 155. There are a couple of them I haven't sent yet, saving that for this versus week. We got Adam, McGregor, and Violet that are not 155. Haven't done it with my purples yet, so I got a lot of XP. Still got a lot of XP to use. I got 34G, so I got enough, more than enough, to send everyone to 160 whenever I unlock level 32. But here we go. So hopefully we should be able to finish higher than normal now that we have progressed our account to level 31. So first attempt, let's see who we draw. And each of these are just going to show you different strategies for each one, because the key is just to win 2 out of 3, even if you're mismatched. So this is a perfect example right here. So this one I'm probably going to lose, but to give myself the best chance to win, aircraft does counter tanks, so I'm going to put my best squad against there, even though that one has a DVA over there, so it's going to be questionable. All right, my tank team is going to go against this missile team, team 1. Team 2 is going to be a loss regardless, so hopefully I can win 1 and 3 so I can get a W, even though the opponent outpowers me by 10 million. So let's see what happens. We won that, so the moment of truth is the last one. We got it. So really the key is to make sure that even though the opponent outpowers you, you got to remember the rock, paper, scissors concept. Aircraft outpowers tanks, tanks outpower missiles, missile outpower aircraft. So with my top 2 squads being aircraft and tank, a lot of times I try to make sure that I put them with the best possible matchup, and majority of the time my missile squad is like a throwaway. It's like a guaranteed loss, whoever they're going against. Some cases they are useful, depends. All right, so this one is going to be a little bit of a challenge, but we're going to do the same concept. We're going to put our aircraft squad against team 1, which is all tank. And then we're going to put our tank squad with the missiles. So we definitely should win the last one. The first one is going to be a coin flip. So we're going to see what the RNG gods give us for that first matchup. Let's see. Yep, we lost the coin flip on that one. Like I said, we were going to win the last one for sure. So we lost that one. Usually, if I have the class advantage, if it's between 2 and 3 million difference, it can go either way if I'm going to win that matchup still. So no biggie. So remember, guys, the key is to get 5 victories per day, because you get guaranteed 35 boxes, 700 honor points, 350 diamonds, and 100 valor badges. So that's what we're doing. So we've gotten 1 victory so far. We got 28 attempts left, so should easily get 5 victories, because if you lose, you get an easier matchup. So don't fret if you lose. So this one should be more straightforward. I can just match up class per class. My aircraft squad might lose to this last squad, but my first 2, because they're the same class, that's when the power matters. So I should win the first 2 regardless. The third one, just going to test my aircraft team. I could still win if it's RNG, but I'm probably going to lose. And actually, I ended up losing the first one. Yikes. So sometimes you just got to keep it simple. Like if I really wanted to win that, I would have just matched up my top squad with unit 1 and my second squad with unit 2, but I was being a little cute there. So it doesn't hurt though. I should get 5 wins, period. So, but just to show you guys, ideally you want to go to the class advantage matchup. Sometimes when it's an even class, you can get bad RNG like I did there. So this one should be a clean sweep. So I'm just gonna keep it simple. We're gonna put top. We're just gonna do it that way. Should be a clean sweep. Just gonna do that one. So again, if you lose, you get easier matchups. So that's why it was worth the risk. You get plenty of attempts because every day I never maximize my 30 anyway. I just do enough to get all the rewards. All right, so next, so that's 2 victories. Oh, we're going against a fellow server member this time. All right, so we're just going to keep that one straightforward across the board. Matter of fact, we're going to see what our missile squad can do with this middle one. We're going to win 1 and 3 regardless, but let's see if our missile can outpower the aircraft in the middle. That's the only drama in this matchup. Let's see. Nope, they lost. I gotta strengthen my missile squad. Like I said, I can put McGregor to 155 and Adam to 155 to have more tank at the first. But the reality is they don't have my best weapons, the best gear. I mean, and they also do not have the best skill points because the idea is you want to focus your gears and your skill towards your top squad first, then your second squad next. So it's going to be a minute before my missile becomes where I want it to be. So again, if I win some big money today, then maybe we can get there. But anyway, let's go here. We're going to do aircraft on aircraft power. And then, you know what? This one is a little tricky. So I'm going to just keep it simple. I'm just going to do it that way. Guarantee myself 2 out of 3. Cause that middle one I could have bad RNG with my aircraft squad. And I lost the first one? What? So the opponent had 4 opponents. They had 4 opponents. And they had a missile. They actually had a tank. They had an attacker on the front row. And I still lost. Wow. That is interesting. I did not expect to lose that one. Plus, it was missile. I had tank. I had a full squad. He had 4. He had an attacker in the front and a defender in the back. Interesting setup there. Okay. You learn something new every day. All right. So this one is, again, pretty straightforward. Again, we're not gonna be cute. We're just gonna use the class advantage. We're not gonna rely on RNG on that first matchup or the second matchup. It's too close. So we're just gonna do our first and second squad versus their second and third. Majority of the time, that is the way to go. And throw away that first squad. I thought that first squad would have had an outside chance to win that first matchup. And I still don't have my gorilla yet. I'm probably 2 weeks away from having my gorilla at level 100. Many of the people that I face in this arena already have their gorilla. All right, so this is going to be a mismatch. It's probably going to be a loss, but maybe I can manipulate a victory here. Let's see. All right, I think I can win this one. So I'm going to put we're just going to leave that set up just like it is. I should. That second one is the question mark. Can the RNG gods get us on the class advantage? Yes, it does. 2.5 million difference and still won because it's aircraft versus tanks. So again, you can win those. You just got to set it up correctly. I'm waiting to see a mixed match type of setup because sometimes people like to not have all of their squads of one class. They'll mix it up and make you think. So I haven't had a thinking matchup just yet, but maybe you guys can see one before this stream is over. So I think that's 3 victories now if I'm keeping count. Maybe that's 4. I lost track. Let's see. So this is a perfect example of a mixed match. So the first squad is all tanks. So obviously if I want to win that, I can just keep it simple and use my aircraft squad. But if you look at the second and third ones, they're mixed matched. The second one has 2 aircraft it has Lucius and DVA, and then it has 3 missiles. The third one has 3 aircraft and 2 missiles. So I think what I'm going to do here. This is a tough one. So when I have matchups like this, I put my best squad obviously there, and then my second best squad, I try to do it to the one that has the majority of the class advantage that I conquer. So because the second one has 3 missiles and the third one only has 2, I'm going to use my tank squad for the second one. So I should get a victory, but I am afraid of that DVA on that second squad. I'm not going to lie. I could do this, but it's straight tank on tank power, but they probably got better gear than me, so that's why I'm probably gonna lose that. So that's why I'm doing this. It might be a loss regardless, but sometimes you got people that do tricky setups like this to make you think. But let's see. All right, so it worked out that time. So so that was the first tricky matchup I had. And sometimes you'll see people that set up that way. The downside of doing that, by the way, is remember, if you have all classes of the same type, I think you get like a 20% attack, health, and bonus. If you got 3 and 2, it diminishes it. If you get 4 of the same type, I think it's like 15%. It's something like that. Let me go. I'm just gonna, because it's like I try to make these videos not just unilateral. Try to have some teaching moments within these. So if you have 5 of the same type, all right, you increase your health, attack, and defense by 20%. If you have 4 heroes of the same type, you get 15% boost. If you have 3 of one type and 2 of the other, that's what I was talking about. It's only a 10% boost. If you only got 3 heroes of the same type, if it's like 3, 1, and 1, then it's only 5%. So the downside of mixed matching arenas defenses is that you do sacrifice some overall strength. You diminish it by half, so it goes from 20% versus 10%. So that's why a lot of times you can still overcome those matchups, even if you have the class disadvantage. But having that 20% boost of having everyone of the same type can overcome that. So just a little nugget there. I like to, again, make these videos as educational as possible. All right, so I believe we're at 4. We're at 4 for sure. Probably already got the 5, but we're just gonna do this here. This should be a victory, so let's see how we can set this up. Let's see. Oh, this is the exact same person I just faced, so we already saw the outcome. Now, obviously, RNG can be bad, but just for the sake of the video, I'm gonna switch it up just to see if this would have made a difference. I doubt it, but let's see. I think I would lose that last one because it has 3 aircraft, but let's see if it does. Might as well, right? All right, it wouldn't have mattered. So it didn't matter if I did it second or third, I would have won either way. So that's a good educational moment. So right now what we're going to do, we're just going to keep going until we lose. We already got the guaranteed 5 for the rewards. Now we're just going to keep going until we lose, and then we'll end it there. All right, so I should be able to manipulate myself to victory on this one. We're going to put our aircraft on aircraft now. So now it's just a matter of mano a mano, and then we'll put the class advantage on that third one. So the only thing is that middle person does have a gorilla and I do not. But hopefully that still should be enough for me to get the victory in that second one. Okay, yep. So we overcame that. I probably could have did the aircraft on that tank squad on squad 1, but RNG could have been a little iffy on that. So yeah, so again, it's all about the class advantage and the synergy bonuses on these, and all you got to do is win 2 out of 3. If you can sweep, great, but you don't go up any higher than what you would do if you win 2 out of 3. So all you just manipulate it, we can get 2 out of 3. All right, so this one we're going to put our best squad against squad 3 because they have 2 aircraft and 3 tanks. And then this one, the first one, has all missiles, so I should win 1 and 3 for sure. I should win 1 and 3. Well, we got that one. Of course, we lose that one, and we win that one. So we're climbing up the leaderboard, guys. How high can we get in the top 40? Can we get in the top 40? Now, keep in mind, whenever the new day starts, I'm probably gonna be back down to 150 because you can win 2 out of 3. People can also win 2 out of 3 against me too. But I saw something that popped up. I need to get this. I need to get this because these things don't come that often. Let me just take a little interlude here to get this treasure dig. Let's see how much time is left in this dig if we're gonna see it out. You always got to get your digs, guys. Make sure you participate in those digs. And actually, I do have two. I do have 2 squads that are mining right now. My top 2 fastest digging squads won't have enough time to finish a level 10 before reset. So that's why they're not farming just yet. By the time this video is over, they'll be ready to farm their level 10. So that's why they're not farming just yet. So just in case some of you guys were wondering, I'm probably just gonna let this countdown go out. So if you want to skip past this in the video, that's totally fine, because by the time I do my next arena matchup, I'm probably gonna run out of time to collect on this dig, because I'm not the fastest digger. So whenever it's prime time, I miss out quite a bit, and I do miss out on quite a bit when I'm at work during the day. So whenever these come about, when not as many people are on, I want to try to take advantage of these. So let's see what this dig treasure is going to give. So the key here is to try to time it. When you see that 00, you kind of do an imaginary second and then you click. And I clicked. Did I get it in time? Yes, I did. So let's see, how fast was I, or how slow was I? Because that's usually the question. How slow was I? So we had someone that do a 00. I don't know how you can do that, but they did. So 0.53. Like if this was prime time, I would not finish in the top 10, because usually top 10 is like 0.2 or lower. So that's the reason why I had to interrupt this video to do that dig, because I knew that was my best chance to get one outside of prime time. All right, so back to this here, and of course, the longer these videos go on my phone, the more laggy the recording gets. I'm gonna have to get a new phone eventually, so I'm hoping that I win good money this week to buy myself a new phone. Because I found out that my home button is broken and my charging port doesn't work anymore. So I have to use wireless charging. And I still have not done frontline breakthrough, in case you guys are wondering. I'm gonna do that eventually. It just hasn't been in a hurry to do so. All right, we're gonna keep going until we lose. All right, another fellow server member, another matchup I can probably manipulate a victory. So let's see. This one is gonna be a little bit of a challenge. Yeah. So how am I gonna attack this one here? I have to do the class advantage thing. That's the only angle here. I have to do that. I have to hope that my second squad can outpower the other one. Again, we're going until we lose. So once we lose, it's over. So can we keep the streak going? All right, we continue. Class advantage for the win. All right, so we're number 51. Again, can we get top 40? Can we get top 40? Because the higher I go, the harder it gets. So can we get top 40? And again, it does nothing to get top 40 right now, because if it ended today, I would get this apocalypse cannon for finishing in the top 70. But a lot of times I don't end up there, because the last 2 minutes, literally, you got people rush at the last minute. And a lot of times I end up finishing in the top 100 or the top 150 in some cases, which is still decent. But I still have yet to get this. My goal is to get that eventually, so I can have that in my inventory. All right, so we're going to keep going until we lose. This should be another one I can win. Let's see what type of matchups we got. So we got tank, aircraft, and missiles. So we'll just keep it simple. We'll keep it simple. I'm just gonna quick march through that. That was pretty simple there. So again, we're climbing up, guys. Can we get top 40? We're at number 46 now. Number 46. Okay. All right. All right. So I'm in rarefied air now. I got some people above and below me that are way above me in power. Just haven't matched up against them yet. So I keep getting these easy matchups. So let's keep it going. I should win this. I don't want to mess it up. Don't mess it up. So we're gonna keep it like this. Throw away that second squad. 1 and 3 should win. There we go. All right. We're at number 40. Oh, I should have went up more than that. I thought I was going to go up more than 2 spots, but it is tighter the higher you go. So, all right. So can we keep getting good RNG with these matchups? I'm facing the exact same person, so it's the same matchup. I just faced this guy. Yep, same matchup. Simple. Can we get up more than 2 spots this time? Went up 3 that time. So we're almost at 40. Almost at 40. All right, we're at 41. All right, let's see. All right, so we got 14 attempts. So again, it's easy to get 5 wins. So any attempts after that is just to test your might. And I think the buck stops here. I don't think I'm going to win this. Oh, man. Yeah, the gap is too big between the class disadvantage. This person has a level 4 gorilla. Yeah. Maybe I can win that last one because of class advantage, even though it's a 3 million difference in power. But I think I'm going to lose this regardless. So, but for the sake of the video, we're going to do the attempt. All right. Maybe I can get lucky. Maybe there I can get lucky. If I get good RNG, there's a chance I can win matchups 2 and 3. I got no chance to win the matchup 1, but good RNG, maybe. Let's see. Can we do it? Can we do it? We won matchup 3, but that level 4 gorilla was too much for that second squad. So we didn't drop down very far. We went down to 44, so we'll stop it there. As you can see, the competition does get much higher, so we'll stop it there. We'll go ahead and collect the rewards. So let's do that. So again, make sure you're doing these on a daily basis. All right, the 3 versus 3 arena is 2 weeks long. The Storm arena is 1 week long. So that's the way they have it currently with the cycles. So we're going to get our rewards there for the 3 versus 3 brawl, plus a little bit of nominal rewards for that dig that I participated in. All right, so we're going to open these 35 boxes to see if we can get lucky with those. I did rob some secret tasks earlier, so let's see if I get anything there. Nope. All right, so these boxes here, there is a chance to get 10,000 diamonds. So there's some rare stuff in this pool. So let's see if we can get something here. We got 20 Valor badges. That was decent, but nothing to write home about. But, you know, speed ups are speed ups, you know, resources are resources. So it's worth it regardless. And then some of you guys probably wondering, what are these boxes? Those boxes are for radar tasks only if you have a certain survivor. So I'm just going to show you this real quick. And unfortunately, the only way you can get this survivor is by buying them. But I believe it's this one right here. Yeah, Taylor. So when you have her and the higher stars you have, what it does, the number of chests obtained from each radar task increases. So you get guaranteed those boxes, even though you're supposed to save radar tasks for each day for certain days. If you do 6 radar tasks, you maximize these boxes here. And these boxes can give you some good stuff. A lot of time I get a lot of stamina from these shards, and also these things here, these decoration items. I'm at like level 5 on these now, so I've been opening these for a while. So, but again, you have to spend money to unlock that particular survivor in the VIP pass. I got a monument. I got 550 stamina. I got a lot of speed up, some there. So it's definitely worth sacrificing 6 radar tasks each day, even if it counts against the day that you're going against, to get those boxes. So I think we open up all the boxes that we're going to open today. Hope you guys enjoyed that stream. I think I'm going to go ahead and farm my last 2 troops and see what the harvest does for the versus. The season starts in 8 hours. Unfortunately, it's going to start while the Super Bowl is going. So I don't understand why the developers couldn't wait till the Super Bowl was over for this season to start. But it'll be like around the 4th quarter when that season starts. So I probably won't be around when the season first start. You might not get a video from me on that until tomorrow. So anyway, guys, like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and I'll talk to you later.